Military officers lock up Delta government officials. Some staff of the Delta state government were held hostage by military personnel attached to Łøçť Hydrocarbon Limited, an Indian petrochemical company operating in Ogume, Ndokwa West local government area of Delta State. Trouble started on Tuesday when enforcement officers of the state's Internal Revenue Service stormed the company on an official assignment but were held hostage at their security base in Ogume for over 45 minutes. The state revenue officers, led by the Director of Operations, Mr. Felix Ogie, had been detailed to the petrochemical facility by the chairman of the Revenue Board, Samonde Onyeme, following report of tax evasion by the company. Reportedly operating with an estimated 1,200 Indian expatriate staff in different capacities, the company is accused of failure to register its presence in the state as a business entity, failure to remit personal income taxes of its employees, as well as payment of other taxes accruable to the state government with regards to their operations within the state. Łøçť Hydrocarbon Limited has its corporate headquarters in Lagos and is into oil and gas exploration and refining. The enforcement team visited the company's massive hydrocarbon industrial project refinery site covering over 10 acres of land with state-of-the-art equipment being fitted for extensive petroleum and gas production. Speaking to newsmen on arrival at the scene, Chairman, State Internal Revenue Service, Samonde Onyeme, advised companies wishing to do business in the state to ensure strict compliance with relevant tax laws in the state to avoid having their operations shut down. The company agreed to submit their operations for tax assessment, and a meeting between the Revenue Service and Łøçť Hydrocarbon was slated for Monday next week. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, viewers, permit me to say that this issue between the revenue with these revenue officers and the Indian company in Ogume centers on dialogue. It's everything centers on dialogue. I think they were having this misunderstanding and fight because they fail to understand themselves. They fail to know the do and don'ts that's supposed to be done. See, it is normal. It is normal that before any establishment of any business, after your business is being registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, the next thing online is to make sure that your FIRS tax certificate is processed. Do you understand? It's processed, and you need to do your best to know what it takes to maintain that company name. And one of the very thing that will help you to maintain the company name is by making sure that you have a basic knowledge of the amount expected of you. Do you understand? The amount expected of you as per payment of tax. Do you understand now? And normally tax is being tagged as a compulsory levy imposed on every individual, imposed on every business sector. And mind you, let's face the facts. This Indian company are at fault. They are at fault. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because being a very huge and large establishment of such, they are supposed to follow up the tax laws, the law that is guiding Nigerian tax. You understand? They're supposed to follow it up and make sure that they keep to the law, up to date. In fact, the day the business is established, the day they decide to have that kind of setup, before the completion of the structure of the business or of the company, the first thing they're supposed to do is to get themselves identified with the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC. It is standard. They don't argue that. If you don't do that, then you are the one at fault. How can you be functioning without the registration of your company? And the company is even a very large one at that, with different branches. It's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. So the company is at fault. That the government officials are challenging them. They are right. They can even sue them, and after suing them, the company will be locked up. And once the company is locked up, believe you me, they will be fined. They will be fined. So it is better for them to maintain a very low profile, do as directed and instructed, and make sure that they cooperate with the government's laws and directions. Even the SMEs, the small scale enterprise, the SMEs, they even abide on tax law than even these large established firms, because they understood what it takes, and also what it takes to own and run a business in Nigeria. Do you understand? So it is mandatory. It is a must. You must keep to that no matter what. You must keep to that no matter who you are. It is a law. It is a law. You must follow it. You understand? Even if you are a president of a country, you want to own a business of your own in Nigeria, you must follow the system, the process. And the first process is get the company registered with CAC. That's number one. Do you understand? So after done that, then you try to identify yourself with the FIRS, where you will now be able to get yourself acquitted with how your payment of tax will be carried on. You'll be educated on how much you are expected to pay every year or every month. You understand? Depends on you. But know it that if you allow it to accrue to 1 year, then you are paying a very large sum. Do you understand what I'm saying? So all of these things they are minor things, but we really need to understand them and follow them up. Do you understand? Okay. So my viewers, permit me to say that the government officials are not the one to be blamed in this part. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they are doing their job, and it is proper that these people supposed to follow up the laws guiding the country. So they violated the law by running a very large firm of that kind without getting their company registered. And because of that, they have not been able to be paying their compulsory levy, which happens to be the Nigerian tax. it is very, very compulsory. It is very, very compulsory. They cannot escape it. Not even the SMEs, the small, medium enterprise company can escape it. Do you understand? All right. So, my viewers, I would like you to leave your comments concerning this news. Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.